Hello, everyone. For today's children's moment, I want to talk to you about how God is with you wherever you go. And that's a good thing for us to know. And the way I'd like to tell you about that is while I make a paper airplane. And this is something that you can make at home too. All you need is a piece of printer paper or some construction paper and a pair of scissors. There's only a couple folds to make this airplane. The first thing you need to do is to take this top corner and fold it over like a triangle, just like this. And then we're going to take this point and fold it over to where our piece of paper meets the other side and crease it. Now, if we turn it over, it looks a little bit like a house. Our next step is to fold this house in half. So just take it down, fold it over. So you see our house is folded in half. Now we need some wings for our airplane. And what you need to do is to take the top corner and fold it over, just like this. So the top, fold it in half, and do the same on the other side. And once you have folded on both sides, you can lift it up a little bit so that it looks like an airplane. So that's our paper airplane for today. And it's really nice when you make yourself a good paper airplane and it flies so well and so far. It kind of reminds me of what it's like when we have really good days in our lives. It's like we're flying high, we've got the wind beneath our wings, and everything is amazing. But what is it like on those days that aren't so amazing? Sometimes we have some of those. Sometimes there's little hurts and difficulties that happen along the way. And on those days, it's kind of like there's little clips taken from our wings, and it makes it harder to fly. These might be days when someone says something mean to us, or maybe you had a trip that was canceled, or maybe you didn't get a part in a play, or it just was an overall not great day, and you lose little pieces of your wings. You might be able to get through your day, but could be a bit of a bumpy ride. Now, there are some days that can be even worse, where there are bigger hurts or pains that happen, and there could be much more damage that happens. Now, could you imagine a day maybe where a loved one passed away, or maybe you were so sick that you had to go to the hospital, or you got in really big trouble for something? Well, those days are kind of like when your wings are cut right off. You feel really sad and you don't know how to get through some of those days. They can be really, really difficult. Well, I told you I was telling you about how God is with you through good days and bad. And it says that in the Bible. In Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." So the Bible tells us God will be with us wherever you go. But sometimes when we look at our situation, all we see is what's wrong or what's broken. And that's what we see when we look at our airplane here with no wings. But sometimes we need a new perspective, and we need to be reminded that God is with us wherever we go. So I'm going to open this up, and you'll see now that we look at things in a different way. We have the cross, which reminds me of Jesus, so that we know that Jesus is with us and God is with us every day, on the good days and the bad. So remember that the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.